Welcome to In Demand right here on BritAsia TV. I'm Bhamrah, and it's another week of me chatting to some of the biggest artists, some of the freshest talent, as we do every single week on this show. And remember, you can get in touch with me whenever you want. All you got to do is just drop me a shout on Twitter at Bhamrah, okay, at the bottom somewhere, or you can tweet BritAsia TV. Let me know what you've seen, what you've loved. Some of your favourite artists, if there's someone you want me to have a chat with, because that's what we do here, we just have a nice jar party, yeah, and we have a chat with some of your favourite artists. Let me know, hit me up, and you know, they might be on BritAsia very, very shortly. Right, now, the guest I got for you this week, in my opinion, is one of the biggest DJs, period. Like, on the, not just the Asian scene, just on the circuit in general, up and down the UK and around the world, he is one of the most talented, one of the most explosive DJs on the scene right now, and he's been doing it for well over 15, maybe I'd say almost 20 years now. He's also one of the guys who's put together tunes that you are just raving to on the dance floor, namely Heed. When he dropped that was one of the biggest tunes. Even today, it still goes down hard, and he's now bringing through new talent in the form of Manny Core, and just kind of bringing a new perspective, like evolving the way we hear music and see music into 2017, and it's great. It's actually been a while, because, like, you know, you see each other on the circuit, but it's great to finally sit down with him and have a chat. It's the one and only Jags Klimax.
Dipsy,
you all right?
I'm very good. Good to see you, bro.
It's
been a long time.
It's weird, right? Because like, when you kind of, it's one of the, you bump into each other at gigs, you kind of see each other at interviews and things like that. It's just weird. Like, it's been a while, man.
You know what? To be fair, a week is a while as well. You know, when you're friends, and then you know you don't get a chance to chill and stuff. But yeah, well, I think everyone's busy, and being busy is a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
First
Thanks
of all,
for having me on the show,
no worries, man. It's good.
Yeah,
just good to sit and have a chat.
Yeah, always.
It's always good to do
with
that.
My Birmingham, the finest Birmingham tap water you can get.
Apparently, Jags has got an issue with the quality of the.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's good.
It's all right. You happy?
Look, I'll drink it live on air, mate. Birmingham tap water.
Right.
Put hairs on your chest.
Right. Well, look. I'm going to go straight in there. First things first. From little discussion we've had, from what I've seen you be doing towards the end of 2016, I think you're going to have a firing 2017 with the ideas you've got, the way you're looking at music, the way you're putting music out.
God willing.
What does it? I mean, I asked this of every artist. What does it feel like to be Jags Klimax right now?
It feels very tiring.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very tiring. And I have stopped drinking my famous and my favourite Ribena, which was my vice.
Well, yeah.
It gave that sugar rush.
Anyone who knows Jags, right?
That's it.
It's all about the Ribena.
Yeah, it was all about the Ribena. There are obviously other drinks available on the market, but Ribena's the king. And without my Ribena, I've been very tired. And I've been whacking the gym quite hard recently, to be fair. I'm doing them 5Ks in the morning, and you can see, mate, with bags under my eyes and whatnot. But we're getting there. Yeah. And I'm very self-driven, as everyone knows, and I'm the one-man guy. It's not like there's a whole team around me. I'm very lucky I've got a lot of good friends and family around me. But 2017, it is looking exciting in a sense that there's a lot of new music coming out. Yeah. I've obviously got Manny Core there, who's doing fantastically well. The kind of the way we've gone about approaching, introducing her to everybody has been very creative. It's been very different. It's been very interesting, and I've learned a lot. You know, I think we all have as a team. Yeah. And I think those from the outside looking in have learnt a lot as well, which is good. You know, it's sharing knowledge is a very important thing. You know, it's all good. It's easy to share wealth. Give you a tenner. Cheers. You'll be down a sweet shop. They'll be gone in it. It'll be gone in a second. But if I share knowledge with you, you'll have it for life. Yeah. And I think it's good when you do that with people within your industry, your peers, your friends. Sharing knowledge is a very important thing. And I think we've done that with Manny. But there's a lot of other artists as well that are from the UK born, that are trying to do something musically. Singers mainly. There's two young lads actually that I'm working with at the minute. We're going to put some stuff out with them. Wicked. Help them out. There's another girl as well. A lot of people might have seen her on Facebook. As well, like I've done in the process of doing a song for her. You're all UK based, and then obviously you've got Manny UK based as well, which I've kind of taken under my wing, spending a bit more time with her as my own artist, and it's exciting. And then there's Jags, Klimax, my own music. Yeah, man, we've got some stuff coming up.
See, I can tell on your face, you look excited, which is great because
it's dangerous,
do you know what? I've been banging this drum of being different, unique, exciting, you know, for a while now.
But that you've got to understand, it's all like these words, these key words, like different, exciting. You know, they're very important words.
Yeah.
But it's also very important to understand how a person interprets these words.
Cool.
You know, so like your level of different will be different to my level of different, and so on and so forth. And it's all about capturing and understanding that, and embracing it. You know, embracing that style of different.
Yeah.
You know, I think the best kind of measure is with your folks. It's always with your parents.
Yeah.
You know, they see different stuff. How do they embrace it?
Okay.
It might be something like some kitchen utensil.
Yeah.
It might be music. It might be popular culture. How they embrace it, how they absorb it, it's interesting, you know? And we've all got to make sure we kind of embrace it in our own different type of way, but in a positive way, always.
I think, for example, last year, 2016, so you as a DJ, music producer, who's out literally every weekend, every other day, you know, you've taken a step and gone, right, do you know what? I'm actually going to take a singer on board and I'm going to work with that, which for, you know, for other similar kind of artists, it's unique. That's quite unique, and you've kind of introduced her in a different way.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when we spoke, you were like, "Yeah, I'm just going to put the song out." I was like, "Well, why?" No, because I want to put the song out. We're going to make it Facebook exclusive.
Yeah.
I'm going to present music to the audience in a different way, and I think if you're the first person to kind of do that, I think now everyone's looking at it and go, well, actually, that's not a bad way of doing about it. So
they have. And they have, which is great.
Which is what I'm saying. So like, I like the fact that you're someone who's always kind of, how can I do things differently? Is that kind of the Jags Klimax philosophy from the days of Heed?
Mate, it's about having the minerals. You've got to have the minerals.
Yeah.
We all know what they are. Just do it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Go and do it. You know, like, let's take a big step back.
Yeah.
Massive step back. Yeah. Let's look at your mum and dad. Let's look at my mum.
Yeah.
And my dad, he's not here no more, but I'm in the process of doing my house up at the minute, which is a bloody nightmare. Yeah, and anyone who knows me is I'm pulling my hair out. I've got grey hair on my beard because of it. But it was a very interesting story.
Yeah.
I was going to IKEA the other day with my mum. I was driving to IKEA in Croydon. Those that know it, it's an awesome place.
Yeah.
Better than the Algarve, better than anywhere you can imagine. And I was driving and there's a factory there.
Okay.
Windows all smashed, nothing, this, that, the other. And used to be a cheese factory.
Okay.
And basically my mum goes, oh, your dad used to work there? Yeah. And he goes, oh, he used to work there, and then it closed down. It used to be a plastics factory, and I used to work there.
Okay.
I go, all right, mum. I never knew that. The mum, and she goes, yeah. She goes, oh, okay, cool. And she goes, I used to earn £14.62, 63. I go, what, a day? She goes, no, a month.
Wow.
A month. Dips. We all have everything, mate. We got everything we want. Our parents worked their arse off, mate. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
And they give us a platform. So anyone, whatever you do, we do music. We're lucky. Yeah. We do music, man. We make a living out of our hobby. Yeah. Don't ever turn around and say you can't do nothing. When your parents work for £14.62 a month, and we've got everything. So take that in your head. I know there's a generation there where their kids are off an age and stuff like that. Where it was their grandparents that were doing that, and I get that. But what my point is just like, you've got to just go and get it, innit? Seize the day. Go and do it. Thinking about it in your mind is great. It's awesome. Pipe dreaming and sitting there daydreaming and all the rest of it, scrolling through Instagram is brilliant. It's relaxing. But go and do something with your life, mate, because you're lucky. You are so lucky you got this opportunity. Yeah. Not everyone has that opportunity. You know, if you've got a smartphone, you're watching this on Facebook, or you're watching this on Sky TV, mate, you're lucky. Yeah. So that is what it's about. That adopting that mentality, adopting that way of thinking, adopting that lifestyle of thinking, you know what, I'm going to go get. I'm going to make this happen. I'm not going to sit there and think, what if. You know, I'm an independent artist. I manage an independent artist. I'm not signed to a record label. We do not have big budgets. We don't have people turning around throwing money at us trying, oh, do this, do that. We have financially, as a team, we have pretty much nothing. But we make it happen. Yeah. Because we want to make it happen.
And that's the key thing.
And that's what it's about.
That's the great thing about you. You've always been, I'm on the road, it's me.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, you've always been, you know, so kind of pro that I can do this.
I'm ready, you know, when it comes to this kind of stuff.
There's a lot of, you know, from seeing so many artists and speak to them, you know, sometimes it's a bit, you know, they feel demoralized, or they're not lacking, or they're lacking a bit of confidence, and they're not getting. What would you say would help in people turning around to kind of going, well, actually, I can do it?
It's about two different things. I think the first thing is also about self-belief. You know, if you really truly believe that you're going to do, you've got a great idea, or you've got a vision, or you've got a goal. You know, okay, it's a music interview, so we will angle it towards that. And you've got like this kind of like.
Now, do you know what? Turn it into a life one, man. Because you know what? It doesn't have to be about music.
No, of course.
It's cool.
But with anything, you know, if you think positive and you have that self-belief, you know what? I promise you, you're going to go and do it. The second thing, man, is you are the company you keep. You keep bad people around you, you're going to have bad vibes, man. You're not going to do anything. You are going to be that girl or that guy who gets up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon with one leg in the Rajai, one leg out, you know, thinking your mum's screaming at you to go and sign on. You know, you're going to be that person. But you're around with your people that are proactive, they're positive, they're doing stuff with their life. You're going to be that type of a person. And that's what I do, man. Like, all the people I hang around with, man, they're go-getters, they're proactive, whether it be musically, whether it be personally, and you know what, that helps me, man. That is a fundamental kind of brick within that wall of me being who I am. You know?
And you've gone from someone who, you know, for someone sitting going, yeah, it's easy for him to say because he's Jags Klimax is doing this, but you've gone from no, but that's what I'm saying. You've gone from riding the buses with your vinyl boxes,
mate,
to being Jags Klimax with the massive DJ setups and, you know, putting on these big events. But it started with you riding the buses and doing gigs for free. So that positive mentality from I'm gonna do this has taken you to here. I think sometimes people miss the journey, and you're kind of proof to say, you know what, apply yourself, be positive. There's the dream. If you have to start there to do it, so be it.
Yeah, you know, man, I'm from very humble beginnings, from a single parent home. And yeah, man, like, I had nothing. You know, there's no embarrassment or anything about that at all. But now I have everything. Yeah. You know, I give my mum everything she wants. She wants this, she's got it. I want to go and spend £1,500 on Louboutin kicks, I'm going to do it. But I work bloody hard, mate. I work hard, man. But I am up before everyone, and I go to bed after everyone. And I know what I've got to do. I ain't got no record label to back me. Yeah. I ain't got like some rich financer who wants to be famous, who's got my back. Yeah. It's me, man.
Married to the job.
Yeah, it's not even about being married to a job, but I'm dedicated, man, because I've got self-belief. I'm gonna do this, man. Like, that's it, and that's what I do. I wake up every morning and I do it. You know, I remember at the beginning of this year, man, I ain't been gym for time. Like, yeah. It's busy, you know, in that sense. Like, I know that's not an excuse, but I remember, man, it was the 2nd of Jan, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna bang 5K today, and I ain't done that for a long time. But you know what, I did it because I believed that I was gonna do it. It's a bit of a small kind of example, but that's with anything in life, musically and stuff like that. Just be a go-getter, man. Go and do it. No one's gonna stop you. The only person that's gonna stop you is you. Then if you stop yourself, don't moan. Don't moan.
I'm not a go-getter, but we're going to go to the break now. I'm going to be back after the break right here on Brit Asia TV with Jags Klimax. I'm telling you right now, if you are watching this and you're feeling on a bit of a downer, you're not feeling great, and you're thinking 2017 ain't going to be my year. No. 2017 ain't your year. Trust me. Get on the phone, get your mates, get your cousins. You got to watch this, because Jags Klimax is going to turn your 2017 around. Catch you after the break. Welcome back to In Demand right here on Brit Asia TV. You know what, usually I don't say anything about the repeat because you know, if you've missed it, that's your fault. But I guarantee you, if you've missed the first half of this show, you want to make sure you set your recorder to the repeat as well, because you'll be wanting to watch this. I'm in conversation with Jags Klimax. You're just someone who just, I don't care, I'm going to do it, and I love that about you.
What else is there to do, mate?
I'll tell you. Right, so from a DJ perspective.
Yeah, and I love being a DJ, man. Yeah.
Is it still making you happy?
You know what? There was a time when it didn't, and the reason why it didn't was because the music wasn't very good. So it's difficult trying to be a DJ and playing whack tunes, you know. But it happens.
Yeah.
All genres.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of get this little dip.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it, man. Like, that's all I've ever wanted to do. You know, this is it. This is it.
Have you ever thought about, do you know what? I wanted to do this, but I've kind of ended. Has it always been DJing that you've wanted to do? You've always wanted to be a DJ.
You know what? Since the age of about 14, mate.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I wanted to save up for two things. I wanted a pair of Reebok Classics.
All right.
They were the things to have on your feet back then. And everyone knows I'm a trainer freak.
Yeah.
I've always loved trainers. And I wanted to save up for decks. I wanted Technics 1210s. And that was it, man.
Who inspired you? I mean, you kind of see people across, you know, when you go to weddings and parties, and obviously not at the age of 14 clubs. But was there a moment where you saw something or saw someone or saw something on TV and went, that's quite cool, you know what?
Yeah.
I think I could do that.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. It's the thing that always stays in my mind is like, it was all about buying decks and records. I never went out cinema with my mates because I always thought like I can either buy a ticket to go pictures, or I never really went out with any birds or anything because I was thinking like going out with a girl, like I'm going to save this money and go and buy some.
It's a costly business.
Oh, yeah, mate, I'm telling you. Yeah, I never went out with any birds because I didn't want to spend the money. Like, if I'm honest with you, I wanted to go and buy the records. I thought I'm not taking her out. I'm going to go and buy some vinyls. Yeah, there's some new Dream Team track out or something, or some jungle track or some Bhamrah vinyl or something that was out and I could get my hands on. I remember, oh mate, what vinyls? Like, did I go to some missions to get AS Gung Giovanni Youth? I remember hard vinyl to get hold of. Sahota's Hustle Gear.
And you know what, it's extra hard for you because you live in the middle of nowhere in London. You're not a Southall boy. You're not a Essex lad. So
it was hard.
For you, it is literally catching buses and tubes. And
and when you're a kid, it's scary, man. It is scary. Like, go on a bus, go London Underground, get on a train. You see some freaks, man, and you've got this vinyl which is like, it's like the value in its weight of gold. That's how precious it is to you. And yeah, man, I've done some serious missions to get my vinyl, like serious. But it was all about that when I was younger. And I remember like going to family parties and seeing DJs. And I remember my sister, she used to always buy these Ministry of Sound compilations. You know, DJs like Pete Tong, you know, Boy George was a big DJ back then, and these kind of characters, and DJ, should I say. And you know what, you'd listen to these mix CDs, and man, it was like seamless. It'd be 60 minutes long. You'd be like, when's the next track coming in? Like, it just sounded so crisp. Yeah. So I had a concept of understanding that, you know what, your set needs to be seamless from start to finish. And I go to these family parties, they're these DJs, and they're a bit like pots and pans and beats clashing and all the rest of it. We've all learned them, right? And I thought, you know what, I can do better than this, man, and I'm going to do better than this. And that was what my life was about back then. You know, my life was about buying vinyl and being a DJ. And going and listening to DJs, and you'd have certain radio stations that broadcast live from nightclubs.
Okay.
And back then I was young and I was DJing in these student nights in London.
It's those kind of stories which I feel are just lacking. I mean, you know, especially because what we want. I think we're of a generation that's, you know, nicely on its way. We've done our hustle.
Yourself, mate. No, I'm still there. I ain't on my way nowhere, bruv. What are you talking about?
I think cheers, mate. You know, the hustle that we used to do.
No, there is no hustle.
You know,
so much.
Now it's kind of, right, I need to be there right now, and they don't want to put in the hustle or the hard work. But that's the fun, for me, that was the fun thing, being able to sit there and go, my first gig, I loaded up my turquoise Micra with as much gear as I could to go and do a gig.
Bad man.
Because, and I did that for 6 months. Because
I had a mini metro. That's what I used to use.
And I just love the fact that I could and I did that because it makes me appreciate what we have now. Do you feel that's kind of missing with a new wave?
I think it's a different type of hustle.
Okay.
You know, going back to that story I told of my mum, and where she used to work and stuff, that was their hustle back then, isn't it?
Yeah,
like our parents, that generation, we had our hustle of our time. The youth of today and those of that age have their own hustle. You know, we knew how difficult it was for us. We've got to try and give these people a platform. You know, all these young singers and stuff like that, man, I do their tracks for free. I don't charge them. I don't charge them. You know, these kids, they want to learn how to sing, they want to do a track, they don't know what to do. I give them all my links and I do their tracks for nothing. I just say, go and sing. Why? Because you got help, man. You got to help people, bro.
Are you in that place now where you're like, you know what? I want to pass on whatever knowledge I have, whatever experiences I have to build a new artist.
I've always been like that. Come talk to me. I've got no problem. I'll share everything I've got. I'm surrounded by people that share knowledge. I'm that same person. I thrive of people doing well. I love it.
So, so coming into 2017, new year, right? Taking all that on board, positive mental attitude, go and do it, go and grab life by the
minerals.
Yeah. And this desire to want to help, to see people succeed.
Yeah.
What have you got for us? What have you got lined up?
So going back to everything, so Manny Core has got a big year, bro. My artist, like, we've released some cover version. We released a cover version which just banged it on the internet. Like everyone just went mad over it. We've got a next one coming out soon.
Okay.
She's got 2 new singles coming out very, very soon.
Okay.
They're ready, they're set. They'll be coming out in the first half of the year.
Cool.
I've got, like I said, I'm working with some young guys, 2 individual singers. They want to get some stuff out.
Cool.
Decent singers. They haven't really got a platform. They don't really know what's going on, but they can sing and they got the songs and they got the talent to write these songs. We got their music coming out, but that's their own thing. And Jags, Klimax, these tunes, man, like, they're serious.
Do you get as much time as you would like to spend in the studio making the music?
Bro, I don't sleep. I won't sleep.
Sleep's for wimps, isn't it?
Nah, sleep is wicked.
Del boy.
Sleep is my favourite thing, but I don't, because you know what? I need to get stuff done.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like I will just, like, if my day's done and I'm knackered, mate, I'm just gonna bang. I'll whack my headphones in, get the laptop out. It's convenient now. You don't have to switch on like a million different machines to make tunes. You just need your brain to be open, and that's it, man. I work on music all the time. Like, I've got one thing that I like. I know you love exclusives. And,
of course.
And this, that, the other, and blah, blah, blah. So, like, I've got a track now coming out with Master Slim and Mumsy.
Nice.
Bad. Like, the tune is bad. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it's different, you know, like, as in, like, for me, because I was with a record label before. Yeah. So they were my hands were kind of tied a little bit, because you have to kind of conform to what they want to do. Yeah. And you might not agree with their ideas or how they want to do things, but I'm not with them no more. No one can tell me nothing. Yeah. I'm doing what I'm doing now. So I've got some tunes, man. I've got some bad boy Bhangra tunes. I've got a big tune with a big Punjabi artist. Can't say, but this is the summer. That's the real thing for the summer.
Okay.
So when that comes out, it's proper.
Looking forward to what you got coming up this year. If people want to follow you, get in touch with you, take advantage of your knowledge, there's the camera.
Just follow everyone. Follow everyone. Don't be scared to think that you can't approach people, man. We're all human. Don't let like fame or fortune block your perception of a person. You can talk to anyone, holler them, educate yourself, feed off of people, right? If they turn around and they don't want to chat to you, then they've got an issue. They weren't the type of person to be around in the first place. Everyone's there, man. Do you know what I mean? I used to think, I can't chat to that person. He's too famous. Now, like, they're WhatsApping me every 5 seconds.
Jags, thank you very much, man.
Thank you, my brother.
It's been a pleasure.
Love you, man. Love you.
Make sure you keep it at Brit Asia TV, in demand. You know what, if you missed it, just catch the repeat, because this is going to be one of the most inspirational interviews you're going to hear this year. And you know what, I just hope people take advantage of it. And you know what, just do it. Right, just stop messing about. Just do it, all right? I'll see you next week. Bhamrah right here on Brit Asia TV. I'll catch you there. See you later. Bye.